Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Elena's Barre, low impact full body workouts via Full House today. And we would like to bring up an interesting topic for you. We've been talking for a while now and discussing the gym exercises versus the exercises at home. And guys have shared some interesting experience with me. So let's start with Melody today. So what's your take on the exercise and why should people do maybe more at home exercise? What's the benefit from it?
I mean, one of the obvious benefits is like convenience, in my opinion. And it's been, you know, I've heard several times that kind of the biggest people have a better success if they get their commitments out of the way, like first thing in the morning, which for me, it's a lot easier to like roll my bedding up, throw it in the closet, do some yoga here. And then like if I have time later in the day, like, maybe I'll go to the gym and hit up the elliptical machine for a bit, or the stationary bikes, just so my legs don't get out of shape, during the icy winter. But if that doesn't, if things come up, then it's like, okay, I already got in some fitness for the day. Like, I've moved my spine in all directions, like stretched all the major muscle groups, like did enough strength that my muscles aren't going to atrophy like over the next day. So yeah, that's definitely I think a big perk. Also just you have a little, just generally more control. It's, you're not going to show up and like, oh, all the machines are being used, or oh, the machine that I usually use is out of order now. So yeah, that's a big thing. And then cost, you're not, sometimes there's a one-time investment, like buying a yoga mat or buying a set of hand weights or resistance bands. But if you take care of your stuff, it's going to last a while. And it's, you can easily outfit a very nice like home gym with everything that you need for less than, a month at a standard gym. So
Exactly.
and yeah.
What do you think, Tikia?
Oh, yeah, Melody said it right. It's very convenient, doing it at home than going to the gym, because there's a time added to. You have to prepare yourself to go to the gym, then the time to travel to the gym. And then if you have to wait for somebody else who is using the machine, that's waiting time. Then if you meet a friend or something, you might have to spend few minutes talking with them. So
Yeah,
all these things, if you see, and you think it's going to take twice the time it takes you at home, some days you may not go to the gym because you don't have enough time to spend there in the gym. And if you're not used to doing it at home, will be harder to do it home. See, now then what happens? You don't go to the gym, you don't exercise.
exactly.
So doing at home is very convenient. You can sit in front of your fireplace or something and do yin yoga, or do any kind of other exercise, or do yang yoga, or whatever you are. What you need is a flexibility. That's the most important part, is the flexibility. And then after that, you need stability. For that, you can do it at home with the simple exercises, or you can go to the gym, go on the treadmill, or lift weights. You don't have to do that every day. You can do 2-3 times a day your gym exercises, but the other exercises at home, you can do it every day.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
completely
people,
agree with you guys. Yeah,
yeah,
it saves so much time and money actually getting to the gym. I remember when I was going to the gym as well, parking was really hard.
yeah,
So I had to leave way in advance to park the car, and then somebody would really distract you, and you would constantly compare yourself, especially if you are in a big group class setting, taking a yoga class, for example. You always look at your neighbor, how he or she is doing. You don't actually focus on yourself, on your body, on your anatomy. You're trying to compare yourself with somebody else, and if that person is doing it, then you push yourself, you hurt yourself. There are so many injuries also that can happen in the gym setting, and we are not telling you that gym is bad.
No, but there is a lot of you do kind of like feed off of like, what you're around. If you're at a party and everyone's just in a really great mood, like you're gonna feel that way. If you're at a funeral and everyone's really gloomy, you're probably gonna feel that way too, even if you weren't particularly close to the person. But yeah, I feel like in the gym there is like so much of that, like, you know, competitiveness and like, you know, just like overdoing it and trying to like, you know, max out. And yeah, and even if you're just doing it for, you know, fitness and staying in general shape, like, yeah, it's hard to not kind of like feed off those vibes. And then yeah, you do push yourself sometimes to injuring yourself. And well,
Yeah.
that's not fitness. Like you're no longer fit and healthy, you're injured, and you know your body needs to heal. That's you know the
If
opposite of
you,
the goal.
when
So
you look around, you see people who live longer, they are healthy, they are those who are active. You see them. They do exercise at their home, at their own pace, and in their own comfort because they are not competing with anyone. The idea of exercising is to keep your body flexible and stable. That's it. How you do it, it's up to you so that it's safe and so that your muscles get the nutrition they need and the blood they need, the circulation and the activity, whatever is needed has to go to all the muscles of the body, you know. And when we go to the gym, we do certain exercises, but they aren't then enough. They are not enough for the whole body, you know. What we need is a complete flexible and stable exercises can be done in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and the set of exercises you can see whatever is convenient to you. You pick up those out of hundreds and hundreds of exercises are there. See what you like, you know.
right,
And
and yeah, just kind of being able to chunk things up into smaller breaks. You know, sometimes that can work a lot better, which isn't going to work with a gym situation. You're not going to, you know, if I'm like making some bread, I'm not going to like knead it and then like drive up to the gym, you know, and then come back and hope that it hasn't like risen so far that it's like exploded over the counter, which, you know, I've had that happen too. But yeah, you know, so home workout, you can, you know, if you're cooking or doing something, you know, where you have to just let it sit for, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, you can take a little break and you know, just do some fitness. And that sometimes that can be easier rather than like you can go to the gym, I'm going to do like 45 minutes of cardio and then I'm going to do my whole weight circuit, you know, and have this like 2 hour thing can just be overwhelming and like intimidating. And so yeah, it's nice, better to just make things accessible and approachable and like as easy as possible for you, like so you can just kind of work fitness into your schedule rather than
Exactly.
like
Guys,
working
thank
your
you so
schedule
much.
around that.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your experience and your observations with us. Remember to give this video a like if you've learned something and subscribe and tell us what has been your experience and what exercises you prefer. Do you exercise at home or do you prefer to go to the gym? Have a wonderful day, everyone. And thank you, Pikia. Thank you, Melody, for sharing your experience with us. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow,
sure.
right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.